has confronted constantly evolving danger, from the oppression of an empire to the lawlessness of the frontier, from the bomb that fell on Pearl Harbor to the threat of nuclear.
Pilots and air crews around the world, Navy corpsmen on the ground in Afghanistan.
One such translator was American of Haitian descent, representative of the extraordinary work that our men and women in uniform do all around the world, Navy corpsman Christian Bouchard. And lying on a gurney aboard the USNS Comfort, a woman asked Christopher, "Where do you come from? What country?" "After my operation," she said, "I will pray for that country." And in Creole, Corpsman Bouchard responded, "In Tanzania, the United States of America."
It's unbroken line of fallen heroes, and I see many of them in the audience here today.
I don't know what the term is in Austrian, wheeling and dealing. And, people are, pursuing their interests, and
there are those who say the plans in this budget are too ambitious to enact. To say that, they say that in the face of challenges that we face, we should be trying to do less than more.
Nurture and sustain a culture of scientific innovation. In addition to John, sorry, I just noticed that I jumped the gun here. Go ahead and move it up. I had already introduced all you guys.
Now, there's plenty of blame to go around for what has happened. And the United States certainly shares blame for what has happened.
Clear that we are resolved to halt the rise of privacy in that region.
Because, it is just wonderful to be back in Oregon, and over the last 15 months we've traveled to every corner of the United States. I've now been in 57 states. I think one left to go. Alaska and Hawaii I was not allowed to go to, even though I really wanted to visit, but my staff would not justify it.
Let me be absolutely clear. Israel is a strong friend of Israel.
That is a huge advantage for America compared to countries like Europe is actually we constantly are replenishing ourselves with hungry,
And they are charged with the vital task of applying principles put to paper more than 20 centuries ago. And none of us can know with certain what the future will hold. But I do know that the FBI can and will continue to adapt to new dangers. That you will be critical in leading the way in keeping this country safe. And we are counting on you. But there's much to celebrate from the FBI's first 100 days.
John McCain has not talked about my Muslim faith, and you're absolutely right that has not come my Christian faith.
we are 5 days away from fundamentally transforming the United States of America.
Insurance through their jobs right now. Raise your hands. All right, well, a lot of those folks, your employer, it's estimated, would see premiums fall by as much as 3,000%, which means they could give you a raise. Everybody knows that it makes no sense that you send a kid to the emergency room for a treatable illness like asthma. They end up taking up a hospital bed. It costs, you gave them treatment early, and they got some treatment and a breathalyzer, or an inhalator, not a breathalyzer. I haven't had much sleep in the last 48 hours, so. What they'll say is, well, it costs too much money, but you know what? It would cost about the same as what we would spend over the course of 10 years. It would cost what it would cost us. All right. Okay. We're going to. It would cost us about the same as it would cost for about, hold on one second. I can't hear myself. But I'm glad you're fired up, though.